Right, Cura team. Woo!
I think I know where Rahitra is.
He's in the ship.
Wow. It's impressive.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
It looked majestic in the pictures.
In real life, too. Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Indeed. We'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship. I'm sure you'll find one in the command bridge.
I'll find that radio. No worries. So that's their marvel of military technology. Rahitra wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he thinking?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret.
For a machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say. Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning top? That's unexpected.
Without spirit. Without glory.
Glory?
I'm thinking out loud. This cruiser of theirs seems so powerful. Worthy of the mightiest space conquerors. Yet on this planet, all that awaited its crew was death. Not glory.
If only we could get hold of its blueprints.
This is hardly the time, Astrogator.
There's one more thing, Yasna. And this is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates...
What is it, Astrogator?
Headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger.
Everything makes sense now. They were coming to rescue their people from the very beginning. Not to gain some imaginary advantage over us.
One doesn't exclude the other, but yes. Turns out it's mostly about the Condor.
Right, there'll be a lot less talking for a while, at least from Novik. There'll just be us. Interesting. So one presumes that they accidentally let the cloud into the ship? Or something. You know what would be really good on a spacesuit? And I'm just saying, what would really be really good on a spacesuit? One of the things you might really want on a spacesuit might be a torch of some description. Wouldn't you say? I'd say that. I'd say, you know what? I'd say, could you get me a torch on this spacesuit for me? Could you do that, Mr. Candygram? Right. Oh, here we go. There's a lift.
You came at last.
Rahitra, where are you?
If you're saying something, use the intercom. A small button to the right of the floor section.
Couldn't you have woken me up?
Oh, I can hear you now. Honestly, I preferred not to. You ready? Yasna?
What for exactly?
Oh, I thought we settled this. We will destroy the cloud. If you have doubts, then I'll manage on my own.
I'm ready.
Great. I'm closing the door, and I'm sending the elevator to the upper deck. Now listen,
If I had any other choice.
you won't get to the bridge right away. Only elevators in the intersection go there.
Uh-huh.
So let me know when you transfer. I hope everything's clear. Over and out.
Mastered space travel, but not squeaky lifts. Some things.
I still have to transfer. It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here? Someone tried to eat soap.
This is an interesting sci-fi reference.
They considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud. And I don't blame them. Is that why the flies didn't wipe out all of my memory? Because I fell into a natural stupor. It makes some sense, I guess. He couldn't get out. Poor bastard. This soporific could be useful, although I prefer not to have to use it. Richard must have given them something to calm them down, as he did in the hideout. I'm here. I transferred.
You checked on Spliskus and Lendor. How nice of you.
How did you know?
It doesn't take a genius to figure out why it took you so long. Plus, I have the camera feed. Waiting for you on the bridge. Over and out.
Dirac field, ready to activate. Spherical thrower. Oh, there you are. Just in time. Please take the position next to me. Help me.
How?
Sit down and you'll see. The probes are already in the air. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
All right. Okay, I'm ready. What am I looking at?
It'll be... number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
I confirm. Field active. The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
The field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
Whoa!
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
The close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over there. Shit! I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
That can't be good, right? What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything?
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is... Huh?
What is it doing? What did you see? Yasna!
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore. Circuits must have gone haywire. It shot down the probes. Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
I don't understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Condor, are you there? This is the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit, Astrogator Novik.
Astrogator, this is Yasna. I managed to get to the Condor's bridge. Rahitra and I led the attack on the cloud. But the Cyclops...
Failed?
Worse. The Cyclops got out of control, knocked down the probes.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces, to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Rahitra. Please.
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh. That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
I'm against escalating the conflict.
Huh. So much for our groundbreaking cooperation.
I didn't... Why do you jump to conclusions so quickly? How has it turned out for you so far? Clearly you lack tactical experience.
Save it, Novik. I don't need a lecture. This is my ship and my people. And it's my goddamn duty to avenge them. Period. Yasna, I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
Not only do I understand you, I feel the same desire. But revenge is out of the question.
Why?
We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Or probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the Cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
This is not what I wanted. by the way.
Like
I do not
Xerxes,
like it when they do
while we
this.
express our suffering, rage, and frustration, we won't
I did
accomplish
not get
much.
the impression
We won't
that
harm it.
selecting that
We
option
won't instill
would lead me
fear in
down
it.
this corridor,
We won't
so
make it surrender.
I'm going
that's
to
a bit of an
destroy it,
annoyance,
Casper.
really.
Not scare it, not hurt it. Exterminate every last piece of it.
You, Hitler, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget for Hitler. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, ma'am. What do you think?
Sentient or not, they are the enemies of all protein life. Ergo, our enemies.
Just like that.
Yes. Please remember what we've learned. Before the machines came to Regis 3, this planet was teeming with life. Before the cloud wiped out all its competition.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields. And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
Well, they wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Probably some alien race. Highly evolved. It all adds up if we assume they crashed on Regis 3. But not even a single living organism survived the accident. Only machines were left.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger and better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best. In necroevolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction, After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply.
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir, do you agree?
Well,
Actually, I don't. I think we should proceed with the attack.
Even after everything you've learned, Doctor? After everything you've been through?
Because of it, we have to destroy the cloud.
Well, I still have significant concerns. But you're the one there, not me. Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture.
well, indeed, Novik. I knew Yasna would understand. Now give me a minute. I'm almost done.
Yay! Let's
See these
nuke him.
switches? The ones on the launch control unit?
Yeah, I see. Do I use them to launch the rockets?
Not yet. We use a button for that. The red one.
Okay, what are the switches for then? Ooh, press the big shiny button. Is that it? There's no countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. None of that? Oh, there they go.
Watch your eyes. This'll clear the area of the flies. I can already see them melting. Take that, fucks.
There seems like a lot more flies.
I don't think they were impressed by our efforts.
What? Is this a joke? No one and nothing can...
It's unbelievable. They're really just invincible.
What? Another fiasco?
No, there's just a
This is
lot of
not
them.
happening. It can't be real.
Richard, they're flying this way. We have to flee.
But where to?
Into orbit. Do you have a landing pad anywhere?
At the bow. All you gotta do is open the dome.
Okay, go get the others. I'll take care of this. Okay, got it. Everything's ready, Astrogator.
Copy that. Hopper is on its way. Head upstairs, Doctor.
What about the others?
You'll wait for them in the lander.
I hope they make it in time.
There's no stairs. Does this count?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
Just a few more steps.
Ooh.
Hopper's here.
I'm Rahitra's team. You must fly away. Now.
Where is he? Come on, you great big Jesse. Could we call him? Is there any way to ask if he's here? So, radio. Where the heck is he? Is he coming or what? time to die, mate. Where are you? Oh. I can't reach him. So does he turn up and then we launch? Or does the action of launching make him turn up? What a question, huh?
Now close the hatch quickly. That's an order. Your death won't help anyone.
I can't leave them.
It's too late for them. Don't you understand?
No.
Ready. I made it.
Copy that.
I'm not happy.
Starting the engines. 3, 2, 1.
So there you go. That's ostensibly the end of the Invincible. We should hopefully get a chance to see the comic book from the last one that we did. This is the Field Base Archives. This is the Condor, and this is the arrival of the Condor, and getting all set up and doing all of its things, obviously, and then being attacked, and then us arriving, and all of the jizz jazz associated with us arriving, and finding ourselves on Regis 3. Obviously, Yasna having her blackout, and then being left by the flies, and carrying on and everything else. So away she on goes to find Krauta, I think it is. So Gekko carries on. This is not my comic. This is a previous adventure for sure, because I didn't do this one. Browse new. These are the new ones, are they? Gorski. We end up falling through. Yeah, no, this is not my comic. So this is weird, because this is not the comic book that I had. Ah, madness, madness, madness. I wanted to show you that, but for some reason it shows you a different version. So I'm not really sure why it's showing you a different version. But anyway, there you go. The end of the Invincible. There's not that many chapters. 9 chapters as it is. Like I said, it's about an hour a chapter, and you can find your way through. New game, load game. You can do a whole bunch of other bits and pieces, but that is the end of the Invincible. There are different endings. One assumes. I don't think there can be that many. I think either you attack the cloud or you don't. I have done both, and I know the answer to both. But I won't tell you. So there you go, the end of the Invincible. It's been an interesting little one. Not the usual. I don't normally do things like this, but like I said, it was a request for me to do it, so I have done it. So here you are, and you can see the Invincible. But it has prompted me to do a different one, which will be coming up soon, which will be Still Wakes the Deep. And I think we'll have a bit more fun with Still Wakes the Deep, because it's a little bit more thrilling and a little bit more terrifying, perhaps. And it's also probably a lot better, because it is an award-winning game with some incredible graphics and things. So yes, this is the end of the Invincible. I do hope you have liked it. Do click the like button. Do subscribe to the channel. Do click the bell notification so you know when the next one of these will be coming out. And I will see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now.
PlayStation